Get ready for the 2026 NFL Draft action, starting right now. The Miami Dolphins are making their 7th selection, and they are making a significant move deep into the 4th round by adding Texas edge rusher Trey Moore to their roster. We break down everything you need to know about this exciting addition and what it means for the Dolphins' defensive scheme as they look to retool under new head coach Jeff Hafley.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Next up, the Carolina Panthers are making a bold pick in the 4th round of the 2026 NFL Draft, selecting Texas A&M cornerback Will Lee III. We dive deep into the impressive college career of Lee, looking at his athleticism, his performance in the transfer portal, and what the Panthers hope to build around this anchor of their secondary in Charlotte. Now, let's talk about the Cincinnati Bengals and their strategic move in the draft. The Bengals have selected center Connor Lew with the 128th overall pick, and we explore exactly why this 20-year-old from Auburn is filling a crucial need for the team, especially considering the circumstances surrounding his recent injury and what he brings to the offensive line. And finally, the Buffalo Bills are adding depth to their linebacker core with their 2nd 4th-round pick, selecting Kaleb Elarms-Orr out of TCU. We analyze the impressive combine numbers and the scouting report on this player, figuring out exactly how Elarms-Orr is expected to contribute, especially on special teams, as we wrap up this massive draft preview. Stick with channel YouTube for all your 2026 NFL Draft content. The 2026 NFL Draft is in full swing, and the Miami Dolphins have made a significant move in the 4th round, targeting defensive strength. On day 3 of the draft, the Dolphins utilized their 130th overall pick to select Texas edge rusher Trey Moore. This addition comes as the team looks to bolster its defensive front, hoping Moore can quickly establish himself as a complementary piece opposite Chop Robinson in the defense revamped under new head coach Jeff Hafley. Miami's draft board has seen several selections. Earlier in the draft, the team secured tackle Caden Proctor in the 1st round, cornerback Chris Johnson, linebacker Jacob Rodriguez, and wide receivers Caleb Douglas, tight end Will Kakmark, and Chris Bell in the 3rd round. The selection of Trey Moore, who began his college career at the University of Texas San Antonio before transferring to UT Austin, brings proven production to the roster. In his collegiate career, Moore logged 104 tackles, 30.5 sacks, 1 interception, 5 forced fumbles, and 5 fumble recoveries. The draft board shows a competitive landscape, with previous picks including Caden Proctor, 12th overall from the Cowboys, Chris Johnson, 27th overall from the 49ers, Jacob Rodriguez, 43rd overall from Texas Tech, Caleb Douglas, 75th overall from Texas Tech, and Will Kakmark, 87th overall from Ohio State. Trey Moore's selection at 130th overall marks a key investment as the Dolphins continue to build their roster. The Carolina Panthers have made a selection in the 2026 NFL Draft, choosing Texas A&M cornerback Will Lee III in the 4th round with the number 129 overall pick. The selection was announced Saturday in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Lee, a 3-star recruit from Missouri, began his college career at Iowa Western Community College before transferring to Kansas State for the 2023 season. His time at Kansas State saw him accumulate 42 total tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss, 8 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions. He subsequently entered the transfer portal and joined Mike Elko's defensive system in Bryan College Station. In his first year with Texas A&M in 2024, Lee recorded 42 tackles, 12 pass deflections, and 2 interceptions. His performance continued in the 2025 college football playoff run, where he tallied 50 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 1 sack, and 8 pass deflections. The anchor of the maroon and white secondary is set to join the Panthers in Charlotte, North Carolina, where he is expected to collaborate with teammates J.C. Horn and Mike Jackson on the defensive unit. While his statistics may not be elite, Lee brings exceptional athleticism, physicality, and balanced coverage skills in both zone and man schemes. At the 2026 NFL Combine, he earned a 6.12 prospect grade, achieving a 67 production score, ranking 18th among corners, a 70 athleticism score, 20th among corners, and a 71 total score, 21st among corners. Lee shows promise as a potential starting cornerback in the NFL, though he will need to focus on minimizing mental errors and enhancing his vertical speed as he progresses with the Panthers. The Cincinnati Bengals have selected center Connor Lew in the 2026 NFL Draft, marking a strategic move to bolster their backup center depth. Selected with the number 128 pick, Lew comes out of Auburn University and is expected to fill a crucial role in the team's offensive line rotation. Lew, 20, brings experience to the position, although his collegiate season was cut short. He suffered a torn ACL in October 2025, which truncated his final year at Auburn to just 7 games. During that limited time, Lew appeared in 29 starts, accumulating 1,603 snaps, registering 3 sacks, and drawing 8 penalties, none of which were accepted. Ted Karras remains the starting center for the Bengals and is under contract through the 2026 season. Lew has expressed strong confidence in his readiness for the upcoming season, assuring local media on a conference call that he anticipates being at full strength by training camp. "The knee is great," Lew stated. "No setbacks. If anything, I'm a little ahead of schedule, thinking I will be 100% for camp." This selection addresses a previous weakness in the Bengals' center depth, as the team had recently cut its 7th-round pick from the 2024 NFL Draft in Matt Lee. Sources indicate that Lew's profile is highly valued. He is reportedly an outstanding pre-snap processor and excels in pass protection, attributes that the Bengals are keen to acquire. Prior to the draft selection, Lew had already engaged with the Bengals organization, meeting with them at the NFL Scouting Combine and subsequently having an additional discussion with Cincinnati's offensive line coach, Scott Peters, before the draft pick was made. With Connor Lew, the Bengals are adding a player with specialized skills to enhance their offensive line capabilities moving forward. The Buffalo Bills have made a significant move in their pursuit of depth at the linebacker position, selecting Kaleb Elarms-Orr in the round 4 of the 2026 NFL Draft at pick 126. This selection marks the team's 2nd pick in the 4th round, signaling a commitment to bolstering their defensive depth. Elarms-Orr comes to Buffalo from TCU, where he split his collegiate career between the University of California and TCU. During his 4 seasons, Elarms-Orr accumulated 276 tackles, including 135 solo tackles, 19 tackles for loss, 7 sacks, 1 interception, 7 pass defenses, 1 forced fumble, and 2 fumble recoveries. At the 2026 NFL Scouting Combine, Elarms-Orr showcased notable athleticism, measuring 62 and 234 pounds. His agility metrics included a 4.47-second 40-yard dash time, a 1.59-second 10-yard split, a 4.41-second 20-yard shuttle, a 40-inch vertical jump, and a 10-foot 4-inch broad jump. These physical tests resulted in an athleticism score of 86, placing him 3rd among linebackers at the Combine, and a total score of 74, ranking him 7th among all linebacker participants. NFL.com analysts assigned Elarms-Orr a prospect grade of 6.12, labeling him a good backup with the potential to develop into starter. However, scouting reports indicate areas for development. Lance Zierlein described Elarms-Orr as a well-built linebacker with above-average athleticism but problematic instincts. Zierlein noted that while Elarms-Orr possesses the speed to cover ground, he frequently struggles with recognizing blocking schemes and losing track of play development. He was characterized as rangy but average in zone coverage, with talent as a blitzer. Zierlein stressed that Elarms-Orr will require improved processing, but should focus on becoming a backup with a full-time role on special teams. The Bills plan to integrate Elarms-Orr or immediately as high upside depth, with the primary focus being on refining his fundamentals to unlock his full potential in the future. Expectations are set for Elarms-Orr to be a significant contributor on special teams at the beginning of his NFL career.